We gonna live the good life tonight. I was rocking. Hello, everybody. Hello,
Good evening,
hello.
good
I said
evening.
hello. Hello, everybody. We got in here Ariel. I love those first few comments, brother. Amen. Hello. There we go.
There we go.
Can you hear us okay?
Got a little.
All right, where
happy.
was I? Melinda, and there's my mama.
There's Deborah. Hi,
Deborah. Hello, Deborah.
Howdy, howdy.
How is everybody doing this evening?
Yeah.
How
How's
is
about your
everybody
evening?
doing this evening? How many Melindas do you know?
Oh, I know
Oh,
what.
did
No, I didn't.
You said more Melindas?
No, I said, hey, Melinda, my most favorite Melinda of all
Oh.
time.
You got me. I was confused for a
He
second.
stays confused. I know,
There's
like,
Cheryl.
12 billion.
Hello,
But
mama-in-law.
is it Cheryl or is it Sophie?
Is this Sophie or Cheryl? Deborah Gillespie. I love that last name. That's cool. I like that. I like names that are different like that. Like ours is Gocher, and people get it mixed up a lot and call us Gotcher.
That's how it looks.
That's what it looks like, Gotcher. But it's what do you call that?
A long O.
A long O, yeah, a long O.
Yes.
A hard O. Gocher.
Sophie just left. Hi, Ann. Hi,
Goat.
Aaron.
Sure. Goat.
Like, if you do G-O and then dash, T-dash, C-H-E-R.
Oh, yeah. You could spell it out
Sure.
like literally goat, G-O-A-T, dash,
Herc.
chur.
Bruh.
Goat, chur. Better calm down, boys.
You're going to jack something up. Stop.
Herc, go. Buddy.
Go that side.
There you go. All right. Oh, there's Stinking Stabby. Hello, Ann and Aaron. There's Simply Jan. Hello.
He must have missed that when I said hi.
Oh, did you already say hi?
Yeah.
I was screaming at my dog.
Happy birthday, Aaron!
Happy birthday! Yeah.
On to the next chapter.
How old are you?
Nope.
What, dude? We don't mind. We don't get all fluffy about that stuff.
Yes, we did, Deborah. We sure did get our new car. It is an 09.
Oh, have you not seen? We actually made. Well, it's been a couple weeks ago. We made it's Miracle's homecoming video. Yeah, that was the day we got our car.
You go watch it because it's actually probably one of my more favorite videos.
Yeah, it's a pretty good
really
video.
Good.
It really is. And
if you can find it.
If y'all could just send some prayers up for us too. We need some prayers going up right now. We're dealing with some life issues.
Ann said that he's old enough to be your daddy.
Old enough to be my daddy?
Old enough to be your daddy.
Woo! Thank you, Deborah. Appreciate that. Jan saying hello to everybody.
Hello. We haven't missed
Sam's
anybody,
in here on her phone.
I am.
That's probably easier. Like I did something to my back. Okay, so I've got, and it's been doing it
periodically.
I believe it may have something to do with whenever I fractured my back. I can't say that for 100% sure, but I have like a nerve or a muscle right here in my shoulder that runs up my neck right here in between my shoulder blades.
The nerve.
And every so often, man, like it'll do fine. Like I work out in the morning and do it, and it'll go like several weeks and be okay. And then all of a sudden, I don't know.
It's a nerve.
It's crazy. And like it goes away. Like right now, it don't hurt that bad. But if I twist a certain way, like it almost put me to the ground.
The nerve. I deal with it on both sides.
It's ridiculous, man. I hate it.
See, that's what I told
Yes,
you,
I've been doing some stretches. I looked on YouTube, or Sam actually researched some different types of stretches for that specific area, and I've been doing it all day.
Yeah.
But my back has just been jacked since I.
That's exactly what I keep telling him, man. I actually go to the doctor for medication because of that because I have it actually on both sides, but the right side is worse because where I snapped my radial nerve in half, now my entire nerve is jacked up. Like when it hurts, I can feel it back up in here on the back of my head.
Yeah, I can
Like a pull
barely
from my
turn
head all the way down.
It hurts. But I'll be all right. Life goes on. Ariel, is Ariel not in here? Ariel, where you at, Ariel?
Hey, Danima.
Ariel, Danimal, what's going on, Dan?
He said,
How
did
you
I
doing,
win
buddy?
yet? You win by just being able to listen
You
to
win.
us.
Hello, Lissa.
Hi, Lissa.
Yeah, hit that like button. Thank
Quit
you,
shaking the
Lissa. I
camera.
appreciate that. Sorry, my computer's
You're going to end up knocking it
wobbly for
off.
some reason. Hold
What?
on. Let's see if I can figure this out. There we go. Now we're on solid ground. Okay.
Glad to see y'all here.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you for coming by. We appreciate you so very much. So very much. So my video that I put up Thursday is probably going to be something different than what I was planning, because it's just going to take me some. What I've got planned in my head for my video for my loved ones is I've got a lot going on up there, so it's just going to take me a little bit to put together exactly how I want to put together. But I'm definitely going to have a video coming up Thursday. Yeah, I think tomorrow that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to spend all day getting a video made for you guys.
Thank you, Lissa. He's been up my butt since I got home.
No. Ouch. But, yeah.
Melinda said hi. Say hi.
Oh, Jan's got phone calls coming in.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, we love our Coco, Lissa. He's such a cool dog. But he's so needy. No, you know what I mean? Like he's literally always right there. Love him.
Because his mama taught him to be that way.
Spoiled him rotten is what she done. Be sure to put some stank on it.
Oh!
Dang it, man! I keep twisting myself.
Quit doing that.
I got a German Shepherd snuggling with me. Oh,
he is my baby.
German Shepherds are awesome. I would love to have a German Shepherd.
And he trusts me so much. I can hold him upside down. I can toss him in the air.
Yeah, and he'll just go to sleep. Like
he trusts me so much. Normally, like if you go to lay a dog on their back like this, they freak out. He's not.
No.
He's just content.
He's just good.
He's just looking around.
Oh. The little go. They are just like kids. Sometimes they're annoying kids.
So are husbands. Just sometimes.
I mean, my lab is a love bug puppy love. I bet.
I love them.
I bet.
If I could have all of them, that is my dream, to have a big open field.
Well, we'll be there here in about 6 months. We'll have plenty yard.
All the babies. Yep.
Yeah. Y'all are probably sick of hearing me talk about it, but sorry. I'm ready to go to
He's
Kentucky.
ready to go.
I am ready to go to Kentucky.
Yes,
right
Melinda.
now.
He is a mama's boy.
Yeah, he's definitely.
If dad's by himself all day, he's you're stuck to dad. But as soon as mom comes in that door, dad does not exist.
He will hardly even come to me if I holler at him.
I just love him.
The move will be in May. We're literally
the expected date or month is May.
It'll be May. Really, we would be going immediately right now, but Miracle, she's a senior in high school, so we are hanging out until Sis graduates high school, because we don't want to put her through a big move right in the middle of her senior year. That would suck.
Yeah.
So she hasn't been at this school like her whole high school career, but this will be she was there all year last year, and she's got, a good friend list going on.
Yeah.
And Yeah,
Don't.
we
That's
just
just
didn't
not
want to try
fair.
to uproot her and
No,
do that to her right now on her senior year. So that's
we want her
exactly
to
why we're.
graduate.
Yeah. And I cannot express how much I am proud of that girl.
Yep.
I've been telling her since she was a little bitty kid, definitely focus on school and graduate high school. And she's been on it.
I guess some people had actually told her that she was never going to amount to anything. And
Yeah.
then she came to me and told me that. She said, and guess what? I'm using that as my determination because I'm getting it done.
Yeah, there
Like,
was
that's what you do.
people out there telling her she was going to be just like her aunt around going.
Well, I wasn't say all that,
It helped her drive. Well,
but it
and
did.
me, glad your dad. I was out in 9th grade.
Thank you, Deborah. She is. She's beautiful inside and out. She really. I look at myself at that age versus her. From what I can see, of course, way better girl than I was.
And Melinda said, it'll be here before you know it. Then you'll say, I hate moving. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to the moving part, but I
And
am
then rebuilding a
definitely
life to
looking
become
forward
acclimated to it.
to being in a spot that is ours. You know what I mean? Ours. That we can actually do things. You know, I can't just go out here and build a shed or build whatever, you know, but when we get there, I can't. Ann's moving?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. We knew y'all was moving. They're going to Colorado. They're already packing. Awesome. We'll be praying for that. That's awesome stuff, man.
That's right, Lisa.
Yeah, moving
That's
does
basically what we told her. Sorry, I just seen your comment.
On what? Where at?
No, the second one from the bottom.
People will always try to put limitations on you. Ignore and continue to be great. Thank you, Lisa. We absolutely will. We're going to keep on pressing. Colorado is beautiful. I've never actually been to Colorado, but my father-in-law showed me videos because they ride motorcycles. You know, they go like across country riding motorcycles, and he runs his GoPro, so he had some beautiful footage driving through the Colorado mountains, and I mean it was absolutely beautiful.
Who did?
With snow tips on the mountains, and Tony.
Oh yeah, he did run his.
Yeah,
his
he
GoPro.
actually said that I could use some of his footage if I wanted to, so I might do that. I might make a video sometime and put in some of his motorcycle footage. It's pretty cool.
One more winter for Ann before they move, so they're looking hard. And then Danimal said that he's got 11 more years before his child turns 18, so he ain't going nowhere.
I know how that is. But it'll pass before you know it, man, because it feels like just yesterday that I was saying the exact same thing you're saying right now. 10 years.
Ann rode a 1970 shovel head for over 12 years.
Awesome.
What is that?
It's a bike. Is that a Harley shovelhead, or is that like a rat bike? I don't know a whole lot about bikes. I would love to be able to get into.
I'm pretty sure Ann is like a bad bee.
I rode horses in the mountains. Adventures is very beautiful.
Now that would be beautiful.
That would be very,
that.
yes. I would love to do that too. Go somewhere and be able to ride some
Feeling
horses.
like you're in the old Wild West.
All by herself. Aaron said, I
Hi,
believe that's
Gail.
Aaron, huh?
We're glad that you're here. We don't talk about nothing, but we talk about a lot.
Dang, man. Comments went quick up. We used to vacation Colorado every year when I was young. I was about to say, it had to be when you was young because we never
I never
went to
been.
Colorado.
Oh.
First time in your life. Well, hello, Gail Southern Living. Thank you for coming
glad you're
by
here.
and hanging out. Yes, we really appreciate you. That is awesome.
Appreciate all of you guys.
That it is a Harley Davidson. That's what I thought.
We'd be lost without you guys.
When
Hi, Tommy.
When I was 12, family went to Colorado for my B-Day. Played in the snow. 4th of July. 4th of July snow. Huh.
That's Tommy.
Where?
You're so fine.
Tammy. Oh, hello.
Oh,
hello.
I'm sorry. I said Tommy. I can't see it. I need to go back to my
Tammy
phone.
Merritt. How you doing?
I'm so
Thank
sorry,
you for coming
Tammy.
in. We appreciate it.
Hi, Tammy.
And I bought it from a junkyard and rebuilt it in 2 weeks. Awesome, man. So you absolutely know what you're doing with the
That's
small
what it
engine.
sounds like.
Go visit someday. Yes, I would absolutely love to go visit Colorado.
I wish we
And
could experience so
once
much
we
before
get,
we leave,
you know,
but
too close to like a retiring age, that is definitely something that I would like to do is just travel around and just see stuff.
only if we have a motorhome or a fifth wheel trailer, bumper pool. Probably a bumper pool. And then that would just be nice.
Yes, it would be fun. I would be absolutely cool with that. Just travel around, and you know, I've had even a part of me sometimes think about going and getting my CDL and driving a truck,
I wish you would.
but I don't know if that's something I want to do though.
I get that too.
And I definitely, whatever I have in my future, I'm going to make sure it's something that I love to do. I don't want something that I just am miserable
God
going
didn't
to every
intend
day.
for us to do that.
No. Right. No. Sick of being miserable where I work. Okay. LOL, Sammy. Wow, that's awesome to be that talented to build your bike. Isn't it, Deborah? That is awesome.
I'm really impressed.
So we're getting rid of our bumper pull and getting a fiberglass fifth wheel much easier to tow and a lot more room.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely. And I'm telling you, man, they got some campers out there that are just
Shock you.
fancier than
Any
any house
home.
I've ever lived in. Like seriously. So out there at our job, we get big campers in all the time, and man, there's some awesome fifth wheel campers, man, and even RVs and different things, like insane.
I don't know that I want an RV because those suckers are big. But fifth wheel, fiberglass, lighter, probably be easier to tow it.
The snow
pull
was
it.
up on the mountains. Okay, I see what you're saying. So that like the mountains were just tipped with snow.
Mm.
It would be gone too much. Being a truck driver, don't do it. Oh well. That's exactly
That's
my
what
mindset.
he was afraid of.
That's another thing too. Like I'm not trying to live to work. I just want to work to live. I'm not trying to go out there and kill myself 60, 80 hours a week. I'm good on all that. Just find something that we're comfortable and live life. Be happy. Yes, some campers are nicer than most homes. Yes, they absolutely are. Stink Stab said I could live in one for sure. Absolutely.
Dynamo said, I pulled my friend's 34-foot bumper pool with my half-ton Silverado the other day. It did all right, but it wouldn't pull it far without a 3/4 ton.
I bet.
Yeah, that would be.
I bet.
I'd be nervous the whole time.
Yeah,
afraid
that's
I'm going
a
to tear up
big
my
old
truck.
camper, man.
Yeah, it is.
They were moving from one mountain to another. Yeah. Right? Oh, I don't know if y'all have seen some of Aaron and Ann's shorts, but I seen one the other day. Absolutely gorgeous. That little side creek that was on the side of the road that y'all recorded going across. I love that kind of stuff, man. That right there is exactly why a big reason why I'm so excited to get to Kentucky, because that kind of stuff is everywhere. Like you're surrounded with just these beautiful streams of water, and it's just so gorgeous. But yeah, I love that. Y'all ought to go check their channel out. Go look at their shorts they got. They've got some pretty cool
Tish.
Hey, Tish. Our truck doesn't like pulling our camper. It's a bit too much, especially up in these mountains. I bet it is hard on the vehicle. That's why I would kind of think that maybe an RV type may be a little bit better. You know, I've seen a lot of videos too of people turning school buses, buying old school buses, and then just completely gutting them out and turning them into little tiny houses, and they're actually pretty darn cool. That would be fun.
If it's just a couple of people, but I mean, I guess if you wanted to go.
Thank you for being here, Tish. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Tish.
She's
and
working.
Hey, Pooch. Poochie.
Pooch, hey. Howdy,
Poochie,
howdy.
Poochie.
Good road. We have a ton of here. or waterfalls. Yeah, that's beautiful. That video was amazing. I love that kind of stuff. It's just peaceful, right? It kind of
Put you one with
takes you,
nature.
yeah, it takes you out of all the chaos. That's what I love. That's what I love about fishing so much, because it's just clear your mind. Don't, you know what I mean? Put everything in the back, store it out, and just soak in, the beautiful, God's beautiful creation. You see new friends. Pastor Pooch.
Pass the
Pastor
pooch.
Pooch. Marrying them up. He's hitching people left and right.
Oh, Poochie.
Hitching them up left and right. Get a Class D before a weekender for a Class D band. Not quite sure the difference.
Probably like what?
Like just the old school big
one-ton?
vans. Those were pretty awesome. My grandma and grandpa
We
had
used to
one
have
when I
one
was a
too.
kid. Back before they came out with minivans, and they had those big, huge, like Chevy, I don't know, Astro vans. I
Where
can't
you can
remember
lay the seat down
what
and
they were
make a
called. Yeah,
bed.
absolutely huge. Like there was 4 seats in the center, and they twist and swiveled, and you got a big old huge bench seat in the back, and it's just, yeah, that's crazy. I've not thought about that in years and years and years. I used to love that van.
We actually had a van that his uncle bought from us. The blue van. Right, Mom? Are you in here?
What?
Am I
I don't
tripping?
remember a blue van.
Your uncle did.
Bob? Oh yeah, Bob's had many minivans. Many minivans.
Mini vans.
Manhattan. I like a truck full of campers so you can detach it and go see the sights. With the motor home, you are stuck at the campground. That's true. That's true. That is a very valid point. Class C
I like
is
the
a
animal said.
mid-size
Probably a
motorized.
conversion.
Okay. Class B is
I
like the
bought
size
that.
of a regular van.
Oh.
Gotcha. Good times vans.
Okay, my mom said I was right. Right.
Probably a conversion van.
Hey, Junk to Jim. Hi,
He's
Gary,
a large
Mary.
flat face. Oh, okay. So like the ones that are just like the steering wheel is literally like 6 inches from the front of the car. I know what you're talking about.
Hey,
That's a motorhome, ain't it? Is that what you're talking about?
I mean, if it's all inside of the.
Hey, Gary, Mary, hello. Thanks for coming in. We appreciate you. We appreciate you.
Coco does too.
I almost forgot your name for a minute.
I literally just said it.
But
my life.
I'm getting better at remembering everybody's true name. Yeah, that's what I thought. Let's see if I missed anything up here. Bob's not here.
No, he's not. But Mom validated me.
She's talking about my Uncle Bob, and
Oh, who bought what? Bob?
he's a butthead. He's the kind of guy that like takes pride in being.
Hard.
You know what I mean?
Stone face.
Well, we worked with him at the chemical plant when I was like 18, and everybody nicknamed him Bob Hole. And he took it and ran. He loved it.
The kind of guy that actually likes being labeled.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like it's killing you.
I mean, just when I turn a certain way, it does.
We'll keep your neck stiff, bruh. Ooh.
So I'm not exactly sure what I've got planned to do tomorrow. I think my mom is going to swing by, and we're going to go try to put together a cool video, man. I want to do something good and exciting. Not really gotten out and actually.
The weather's beautiful right now.
Yeah, it is. It absolutely is. It's only like 66 degrees was the high today.
It felt warmer than that to me, but it probably didn't get much higher than 70.
And said I worked with a guy that pulled a fifth wheel with a crew cab international about the size of a F650. Said he got better mileage than the F350. Really?
Huh.
Probably just because it ain't having to struggle as much to pull that huge engine. Kind of makes sense actually. Linda said,
What
"My mama
Daniels?
didn't want me to date a guy that had a van. I made her walk out and look. There was 10 people in there. I asked, "What do you think?"
My mama didn't
Made
want
her
me to
walk
date
out and look. There was 10 people.
I mean,
It's a party, is what it sounds like to me.
it's all right. I had a,
It's a big boy. It
I had
sure
a
is.
friend that had a VW van. We'd all pile in there.
The VW van.
Mm-hmm. It was so cool.
It was the fun, good time van.
It had a sink, all kinds of jazz in it.
And then got a 4.6 Expedition.
You said that Expedition ain't pulling much.
Fifth wheels are easy, so yeah, I feel like
Yeah,
they
I
would
figured
be,
they'd be easier
yeah.
than
Being that the
the
twist
weight,
is
yeah.
like more right behind you.
I would
Yeah,
have a
that
hard
makes
time
sense.
distributing like the weight.
I've never
Because I'd
really
be
hauled
doing
anything.
this if I was driving it.
Yeah, I've pulled like a regular
You don't
car
want me to drive
trailer,
it.
but I've never had to pull a big.
Like
big
anything
trailer.
else, I'm sure it takes practice, but
Oh,
it
yeah,
would take
absolutely.
a lot of practice and a lot of damage
Now-
before I figured it out.
Back in the day, when I was a kid, well, 18, 19, I actually worked at a chemical plant for like 4 years, and I learned driving actual diesel trucks. We had one on the yard there, and I got real good at backing and sticking in 53-foot trailers. But
Hey, Tilted K. Nice
Tilted
to
K
see ya.
Homestead, hello, hello, welcome.
Glad you're here.
Yes, welcome. Dan said, "Cut the back off that Expedition and mount a fifth wheel."
Don't forget to go hit that like button.
Hit the like button.
Please.
Thank you, thank you. We'll be getting bigger
Danimals
truck.
is full of the jokes, isn't he?
Yeah. Yes, fifth wheels are the best.
Is that your horse
That's what
trailer?
my horse
Oh,
trail
yeah.
is, and a camper up front. We use it for the horses and the kayak. My favorite out of all of them. Okay, yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. Those trailers that are half horse trailers and half got a bed and
Yeah.
Yeah.
My aunt had one, and
pretty
I was
cool.
fussing one time at when they were doing something. I climbed up in the bed of the horse trailer, so I know exactly what you're talking about.
My mom said, "Tish, I watched your interview. It was awesome. I'm going
Yes.
to rewatch tonight because I had distracted. And also, I'm off work the next 2 days."
Danielle
Yes, we
did
watched last
amazing,
night.
just like Danimals.
Absolutely. That was an absolutely
And then the two
amazing
brothers.
testimony and story. That girl been through a lot, son. See, it's stories like that
Yeah.
that make you think twice about complaining about what
Right,
you've been
what you-
through. You know what I'm saying?
Could not imagine.
And it took me a long time to learn that. Like when I was young and I was first trying to get treatment and change my life and things like that. So I went a long time, complaining and pity partying and all this and that. And then I went to Celebrate Recovery for the first time the very first time I tried getting sober, and went to Celebrate Recovery. And I'll never forget sitting in that circle with like 10, 15 other men, and they start telling their stories. Through it, I'm thinking, whoa, golly. I don't know. I was probably like 25 at the time.
And so they grew up in Florida. Nothing scares them. I believe that too. And then Danimal said he spent a lot of his life in Florida.
Florida. I've never even been to. Well, I take that back. I have been to Florida, but I was only like 3 years old. So.
Don't threaten me with a good time.
It's one of those. I was so young that I do have memory of it, but it's like very. I remember going to Disneyland or World or wherever it was.
We went to Universal Studios, but I was old enough to remember it.
Yeah, we went to Disneyland because I remember being scared to death to ride this roller coaster, and my dad
You
was
big
giving me
baby.
grief.
Yeah.
But like I said, I was so young, I don't even hardly remember it. So I had to have been super young. Yes, Pooch, she did. Absolutely did. That was an amazing show.
She really did. She had it going on.
Don't threaten me with a good time. I hear that. Your grandparents lived in Deltona. You mean Daytona or Deltona?
I think there's actually
Oh, okay.
30 minutes.
Like I
from
said, I
Daytona.
don't know. Okay. That's crazy that it's like right next door. Daytona, Deltona.
Daytona.
And I thought you typoed. Brevard County. They're from the Melbourne area. So y'all was talking about Florida?
I see a lot of like murder crime shows that are in Brevard County. So I would say you're not scared.
Florida man stories.
I'm like, oh, I've heard of that before.
Cool. Ann lived in Daytona for a while. Jan said, I lived in St. Pete and Tampa. My daughter was born in Tampa. Well, good grief, everybody's from Florida.
Florida.
A bunch of Floridians up in here.
Mm-hmm. Kind of jealous a little.
Yeah, me too.
We promised Miracle that if she graduates, we're going to take her to the ocean.
Yes,
so
absolutely. But when we get to Kentucky, we really will only be a few hours away from ocean.
I think we looked it up and it's like 6.5.
Yeah, I'm ready for that too. But I still want to go to Florida.
There's 6 days.
Yeah, I almost like I've dreamed a lot about retiring and moving to Florida, but now that we got what we got going on now, that's probably where I'll be till I'm gone. That's the plan in the moment, anyway. Thank you for your support. I appreciate you. No problem, Tish. You are amazing. You are simply amazing. Just
all
like
you
Simple
guys
Jan
are.
and Stank and Stab and Deborah and Gail and Dan,
Gary and Mary,
everybody.
Deborah, Melinda.
We really do love y'all so
Aureo.
much, man. Y'all are so awesome.
Even if this doesn't ever go anywhere, this is
being
able
absolutely.
to
No,
talk
this
and
is absolutely. I love
talk
this.
to people outside of work.
Yeah.
Because only people I talk to is when I run into them at the
Not
grocery
only
store.
that, we're making friends.
I know,
Like,
that's what I'm saying. Bruh.
I've never had a friend from New York.
New York.
In
I have
40
to say it every
years
time
of my
I say it.
life, I've never had a friend from New York. Now I do.
New York.
And California is, well, I got cousins from California, but just all over the world, and I love that. This is the coolest thing. Absolutely the coolest thing ever. I missed the joke. I missed them.
Gail, are you asking what state are we in?
We are in Oklahoma at the moment.
But we'll be going to Kentucky.
Okay, I missed a bunch of. My mom lived in Everness when she was a kid. That's Dan. Deborah said, hi, Gail. Think it's Stabby. Brevard County can be scary. Yes, there is a whole lot of crazy there.
Yeah.
Like what Sam was talking about. She is a murder mystery guru. That's all she does. All day long. She's cleaning the house. She's got headphones on and her phone playing, watching people get hacked up.
I don't know what it
Brevard
is.
County can be scary. Yes, there is a lot of. I already read that. Florida is too busy now. Too many tourists.
Yeah,
I bet it is, Deborah. Simply Jan. Dan, I was right there in the pain and agony. What state are y'all in? Oklahoma. Sadly, we know a lot of the crazies. Hey, I know a lot of crazies myself. I'm actually related to a few crazies. I might be a little on that side. Not really. Not crazy. A little loopy, but not crazy.
I wouldn't be with him. Because I'm more crazy than he is.
Thank you, fun. Love you too. Thank you, Deborah.
Jan, you finally got the joke. I still missed the joke.
I did too.
Hang on, go back up. Go back up.
What?
Dan, I was right there in pain and agony.
Oh, it's Jan.
I know.
Thank you, Pooch. Love y'all. Never had a friend from Boston, and I'm okay with that. Can't handle that.
Bahama.
I love it. My new daughter-in-law is from New York.
New York.
New York. What is RI?
Rhode Island.
Rhode Island. Okay. I'm walking over here.
I'm walking here. I love it. It brings me joy.
The woman thing. My son was stationed in Oklahoma when he was in the Army, Tammy says. Really? What part of Oklahoma? I bet it was the name of that town you live next to, Dan. You know what I'm talking about. The military town. I love those shows too, Sammy. Jan is a murder mystery.
And speaking
Guru
of Jan,
too.
I wanted to let
We
you
can tell
know
you
your
horror stories
draft
too.
video. I laughed at you guys the
Oh
entire
yeah,
time.
it was when y'all
It
got
was
the
in the
sheep, the
truck.
sheep video.
The lamb. When you all were in the truck talking about
Yeah,
your
Sam was
anniversary.
dying.
Oh my gosh. I laughed so hard, and I laughed the whole time after that. It set the tone.
Deborah said, "Ask my husband. He thinks I'm the crazy one."
Yeah, Dave. I'll ask mine.
I used to live in Oklahoma City for 5.5 years. I worked in the bankruptcy department for Midland Mortgage Company. Really? Yeah, it's a good state. I love Oklahoma. This is my home. As I
It's
said
become my
before,
home,
I was born in
but not my home
Kansas,
home.
but I grew up my whole life right here in Oklahoma. Kind of bounced around as I got older, you know. I couch surfed for many, many years. He's out.
Precious.
Okay, I'm getting back to beside Melinda, but happy for them.
Go lay down.
It'll be okay, Mom. You need to just come with us. Dan asked me where
Oh,
I
I was
was
wondering
when my
what she was
daughter was
meaning.
born. Oh, okay. Dan, just outside of OKC. That was a good accent, Sammy. You done good
Thanks.
with your
Thanks.
Bahaba.
My mom went to
Lawton,
Maine one
yeah.
time, and she brought me a
Lawton.
shirt back, and she said they kept saying Bahaba, Bahaba. They can't roll their R's.
He was stationed in Lawton.
Lawton. Isn't that
I've
where the
actually
prison
got
is,
a
too?
buddy that is living in Lawton right now.
Okay, yeah, okay.
But he's in a cage.
Hmm.
He's not a bad guy. He's just done stupid stuff.
It could have very well been Dave.
Yep. Born and raised in Texas. Lived in Oklahoma and Rhode Island. He bounced around quite a bit. Crowley, Texas, Poop said. Dan said, I avoid Lawton.
Yeah,
Is there a reason? Is it just hectic down there? Or up there? Ann was born in Texas. She was an Army brat. Yes, I was born in Fort Riley, Kansas. I was also an Army brat. I was born in Fort Riley, Kansas, and then we moved to Bamberg, Germany for a couple years right after I was born.
Stank was born in New York.
New York.
So it's in your blood. And Jan said she lived in Texas for 45 years.
45 years in Texas.
45. 45.
That's kind of my story with Oklahoma. But, you know, like I said, I bounced around a lot. Like, you know, dealing with addiction and trying to think of different ways of getting away from it. So I moved in with my aunt in Missouri for a year or two, and then went to Oklahoma City, and then went to Indiana. And yeah, so I kind of just bounced between 19 years old and
28.
30.
28.
No, 28, yeah. Between 19 and 28, I was more or less just a couch surfer. Even whenever I lived here in Oklahoma, like I had a couple good friends that I owe a lot to because they helped me a lot with just the little things that nobody else would. Actually, she was in our last live, Janie, and her husband, Josh. I went to high school with Josh, and he's an incredible dude. And, you know, he always was, anytime I needed something, like he was always open arms, and
He was a
he'd
friend.
let me come in and crash in his house.
Not just him, his wife.
Yes,
too.
yes, and Janie too. I grew up my whole life around Janie. I remember Janie when I was in grade school because she's a few years older. We all used to hang out down at the store, you know, and she was part of the older group. So I've known Janie forever. And back then she wasn't as Christian as she is today. She lived on the wild side for a little bit. But whenever she flipped. She made that life change, and it was like what it seemed like. Tammy's a Marine brat.
A Marine brat.
Linda said Lawton is
Bet all
nothing
that was
compared to
hard.
Houston. I bet. I've heard that Texas is getting pretty bad. Sad, man. In Texas, yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
In Texas for 4.5
Fort
months.
Bliss and El Paso.
Ed's family is from Rhode Island. That's right. My Uncle Ed's family. His dad's side, I believe. Or
And he
is
did
his
have
mom
an
too?
accent. That's right.
Yeah, he had an accent. I'm pretty sure Big Ed passed away.
He did.
Fort Bliss and El Paso.
Bro.
Lawton
down.
is the armpit of Oklahoma. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
We'll be going through Oklahoma City next year. Awesome. Hopefully it's about the time we're still here and y'all can swing by and we can go get a bite to eat or something. That would be cool. Good people.
Okay, Deborah said, so happy that you're doing well with your recovery. That is such a hard thing. I lost my brother almost 6 years ago to an addiction, but blessings to you and keep the faith to keep moving on. That's all that's the only reason why both of us are alive.
Yeah. Yes. Thank you, Deborah. I really
Thank
do
you.
appreciate that. And it's not it. I mean, once we got to a certain point out of our addiction, it absolutely did get a lot easier. But in the beginning, it was we had to fight.
And it was a fight. But one fight that I am darn proud of to come out on the winning end.
Yeah. And especially today. These days, this is absolutely the absolute worst time to be an addict because fentanyl, it's everywhere. It's everywhere. I mean, I'm hearing stories of it being in pot and kids hitting a joint and not realizing it has fentanyl in it and done. Kids that ain't even like
They're just
wild kids,
it.
you know what I mean? Just at a party. And there was a little girl, I can't remember where she was from, here just a couple weeks ago that happened to. So she was a really good kid, really good girl, hanging out with her friends, and one of them had a joint and talked her into taking a hit off of it, and she took a hit off of it and overdosed. Fentanyl poisoning, only like 20 years old. It's absolutely horrible. But it's so thick right now, like I said, this is the scariest time for addicts. It seems that people, like hundreds of people a day, it's crazy. It's so crazy. I'd be scared to death to buy anything and put it in my body from just some random person, you know. Just subscribe to your channel, Danimal. Stang and Stabby just subscribed to Danimal. Bought on 3 weeks. Awesome. Are you talking about some alcohol, Dan? It's everywhere. It's so easy to get a hold of. Yes, it is. It's so dangerous. Today is so dangerous. That's it. Just once. Come check us out when you get a channel. Yeah, it is absolutely scary for people. You know, like I feel like
so different.
Our life change was like right in the nick of time. Literally, it seemed like right after we went through our beginning, treatment and stuff and stopped. It seemed like it wasn't very long. Right after that is when these fentanyl stories started happening. And it just gradually started getting worse and then worse and worse. And then, of course, after 22, it's all over the place. And it's very sad. Yes, sir, that 90 proof peppermint schnapps is my weakness, but it hasn't been hard to avoid it.
Once you get in the groove and you get a routine and you build your life and you start all of that, then it becomes a habit of not doing it just as much as it can become a habit of doing it.
And with alcohol, I've never really had, I did
drink a lot there for a while, but it was as a substitute.
Yeah, I think the only time I would actually get drunk is if that was the only option. You know what I'm saying? So like today, I can buy a 6-pack and drink 3 or 4 of them and be okay. Like it ain't gonna. I mean, I don't very often, like hardly at all. But I mean, I do.
It don't
I'll
take
drink
me
a beer
much,
every once in a while.
For real.
And sub to Stank and Stab.
Got you back,
And
Stank, he
congrats
said.
on all your sobriety. Keep up the good work. Thank you, Melinda.
Thank you.
Drugs are wicked. Yes, they absolutely are. They turned me, I'm telling you, like, you wouldn't even know me if you was to see me in those days. Like, it, and I personally think that methamphetamines is literally
The devil.
the devil. It is absolutely the devil. Like, it turned me into someone wicked and unrecognizable. And I'm talking in my actions and everything. Like, it's so crazy what that stuff will do to you. And it's sad. And now sitting back on this side and seeing other people struggle with it, breaks my heart. It breaks my heart, and I just can't believe that I ran around for freaking 15 years, destroying myself like that.
Yeah.
Cleaned up my act with my firstborn in 1993.
93. I was 3 years old there.
Sammy was 3. I was 10 in 1993.
I was 3.
When you guys move to Kentucky, and when you get a chance to go see your grandma, we will have to meet up together. I'm not too far from your grandma. It would be fun.
You're talking about Shelbyville? Like that area?
That would be absolutely
we would
awesome.
love to.
Yes, I would love
We have
that.
a video and all of it.
Yes, well, we will definitely do that. Our email is in our, isn't it? Like in our description on our channel. Our email's on there. If you want to email us, and yeah, we'll set something up like that, because we're actually planning on going up to Indiana here.
We're gonna be
pretty soon. Like, it's coming pretty soon.
Sir, I'm gonna need you to get your act together.
I'd actually even thought about going up there for a few weeks just by myself and working on my mother-in-law's home. She's got a house up there she's trying to get remodeled, and she needs it done.
Yeah.
And really don't have nobody up there that can help her out.
Yes, Deborah, please do.
Yes. I'll take you guys soon. Sorry, I haven't gotten a hold of you yet. No, you're okay, Dan. We have been, and we apologize too, but we have just, things are very, very stressful right now. I really don't want to get into detail right now. Eventually we'll talk about it, but yeah, life is a struggle sometimes. I mean, we're not struggling. We're okay. I'm not saying, like, I don't know. It's just, we're just going through stuff. Nothing absolutely horrible. Nothing that we can't overcome and get through, but it just sucks.
Mom said, "Are you here
yet?" I wish I was.
She said she'd get you a bus ticket.
Yeah, that is absolutely okay, Dan. I completely understand. Give it to God, like in your Bible teaching faith. You're absolutely right. That's exactly why I picked that specific passage the other day when we did our grounds with the goat. Like, and it's the truest. It's things like that I read in the Bible that 100% convince me. Because if you do just those little things like it says, what is it, 6:20? I can't remember the exact, but seek first the kingdom of God, and all the other things will be added to you.
Ask,
as long as you're driving in and just seeking Him, you don't got to worry about nothing else. And it is absolutely true, because I've seen it in my own life, and kind of like with going through what we're going through now. Like, we're good, because we don't have to fight those battles like we feel like we do. And if you don't give it to God and you hold it all on yourself, you're going to drive yourself crazy. And that's where addiction is born, in those moments, because you feel like there's no other way out. You just want to escape reality, and it'll take you out for a little while.
Yeah.
I mean, it'll do what you're trying to get it to do. Love you, baby. But at the same time, it's just going to be 10 times worse whenever it goes away. So.
Right. You're still not where you should be.
Right.
It's just defeating the purpose and just
I hope
chasing
y'all
your
are okay.
tail.
I know everything will work out for the good, David and Sandy. Thank you, Jan. Really appreciate that. Yeah, we're okay. Everything's gonna be okay. We'll absolutely be all right.
Yep.
Thanks for the subscription, Dale Southern 11. We just subscribed to your channel. Right. We're getting subs flying around everywhere.
We love this group
Brother,
too,
yes.
Ann and Aaron. We love you
Absolutely.
guys. A whole different level of love in all sincerity. Bruh.
Yep. Exactly right. Yeah. I agree, buddy. Sometimes, yeah. And that's the thing too, is people do transfer their life and put all their faith in God, and some people are misled when you don't really understand, and they think, okay, well, you're saying if I do this, then everything's just going to be gravy train for the rest of my life. No. Where as long as we're in this fleshly body, we're going to go through struggles. There's absolutely no way of getting around that. But we don't have to fight it. We don't have to fight it. And that's what I did for 15 years. I tried fighting all these demons in my head by myself and drove myself nuts. So I just kept my mind blanked out for 15 years. Just, and never made it nowhere. So I was just stuck in this vicious cycle. And I was stuck in it like right out of being a teenager, because I learned about it and when I was 15, 16, started falling in it. Time I was 18, I was full-blown addicted.
I think I was full-blown addicted by the age of 15 or 16.
Yeah. I was probably pretty close when I was that young, but at the same time, those first few years felt like just a party and having fun, because in that I was so young then.
You had no
I didn't
idea what
realize
addiction
what the
was.
repercussions were going to be of what I was doing.
Thank you, Ann and Aaron. And yes, ever love like Jesus.
Yes, thank you.
Sometimes that is hard, but
we're
called to do it,
Deborah. Vicious cycle.
Vicious.
Yeah, but yeah, we'll be okay. Don't worry about it. I mean, you can send up some prayers for us.
We always need those.
Absolutely. But and like I said, we'll talk about it eventually. It's just.
Oh, I'm hungry.
Me too.
I haven't eaten anything all day.
We're gonna do chicken wraps tonight. I love, man. She puts it's very simple. Just putting the chicken strips in the air fryer, fry them up, put them on a tortilla with some ranch and some lettuce and jalapenos.
Not ranch, bro.
Or what's that stuff?
I think it's Taco Bell Chipotle.
Chipotle sauce.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my goodness. It is the best.
It's $2 at the dollar store, okay? It's delicious.
It's so good that it's something I could eat every night and it wouldn't bother me.
I love the air fryer. I love it. I throw it in the air fryer, run, take a shower, and by the time I'm done, that's done, and I can sit down and eat. That's normally what I do.
I'm tired as can be. We're praying for you, Dan. I'm tired too, buddy. Yeah, the air fryer is amazing. And I have a buddy that tells me we've never done to this extent, but he'd be like, all right, I'll just throw a steak in there. And what? You're cooking steaks?
And then it makes the whole house like.
Yeah, didn't we try it once and it just didn't work?
It just didn't.
Like it made that, it like put a hard shell on the outside of it.
It like filled the whole house with smoke. Maybe I didn't do something right. I don't know, but we've never done it again.
Recipe. Deborah wants the recipe. It's simple.
Right.
It's just like what I was just saying. It's very simple. I was keeping straight, so I figured out I was nobody going deep in the trade. We're also going through things that we can't talk about right now, so you're not alone. We'll be praying for y'all.
Yep.
It sucks sometimes, man. Life, like I said, life's not all. It's not just a breeze through. We're gonna have to. You're gonna get curveballs thrown at you every once in a while. But thank God I've gotten to where I am in life now, because, like I said in our grounds with the goats the other day, if something like what we're going through now would have happened 10 years ago, Yep, I would be absolutely at rock bottom, like just because that's the only way I knew how to handle any kind of stressful situation.
Block it out.
And now I'm actually good. My mental state is good. My heart is good. There's just that little bit of stress feeling, you know.
Hey, Deborah, send me your email or send me an email and then I'll send you the recipe. So you're back to your email.
You're exactly right, Melinda.
Bro,
My husband loves it. The only way I get him to cook for me.
I got you. I got you.
Today wore me out, especially after walking around with the gout flare up in my knee. Oh, I'm sorry,
Ooh,
Dan.
Dan.
That sucked, man.
Dang it.
That's how life is, Pooch. Then we wake up. Yep. Love the air fryer and the Instapot. Yeah, I love me some Insta cooking.
Yeah, no. I have an Instapot, but the one time I used it, I apparently done it wrong and I burnt the bowl down at the bottom. Yeah, still mad about it. But I still have it. I still don't know how to use it though.
I've never went to Texas and had any barbecue.
Barbecue sounds delicious.
Somebody. Dan said, "Pooch, you mean you're somebody now?"
Aww.
Just kidding. Love you, buddy.
He's full of the jokes tonight,
is.
Dan.
That's what I am to learn from this drive. Yeah, you're exactly right. There's a reason for this curveball for sure. I know that for a fact. Can I tell you what it is? Absolutely not. Not even close. But I know that there's a reason
There's
for
a purpose
everything.
behind
There really
it.
is a purpose behind, even if it's kind of like you know, my daughter passing away. That's what's given me comfort. You know, because I know that whatever the reason was for it, it was obviously in his book to happen the way it happened. So.
Hey, let's trade paint.
Let's trade paint.
Whoop, whoop.
Hello.
How you doing?
So good. Said the Texas barbecue is so good.
I love some good barbecue sauce.
And the Instapot makes the best and easiest to peel hard-boiled eggs. Really?
Why am I a moron and not know how to use it?
Interesting. I'm the kind of guy that we could go take 2 or 3 cartons of eggs and just boil them up, leave them in the fridge, and I'll eat them suckers.
Yay, me at night.
Every day. All day long. TNT. It's dynamite. TNT. I love it. Who was it who does that? I think it's why can't I think? MT Homestead. They'll be singing to my mom. TNT. Almost dropped my phone on the dog's snout. Missed her by like a half inch.
Ooh. Yeah.
Good thing you missed him.
Our Beagle Bull about ripped down the laptop.
Pooch said, "I'm still trying to figure it out." Love you too, brother.
Okay.
I think we're all still trying to figure it out.
I don't feel bad. Oh, I thought you were talking about the
definitely not all the way there yet to being somebody, huh, Pooch? I get that. Hear it.
Yeah, giving eggs to the dogs is actually supposed to be good from my understanding. I don't know that I've given them a whole lot, but it's actually not a bad idea to try to supplement.
Yeah,
ain't no joke.
Absolutely.
No joke.
And I love it. In the Dutch oven.
Oh my gosh, I get so mad at him, and then if I do it to him, it's the end of the world.
That's been
TMI.
Girl farts. Stinky girl farts. Yes,
Okay,
thank you
Jan.
to the mods. We appreciate you. Okay,
yes, thank you.
Thank you, Jan, for coming by. We appreciate you so much. We love you.
Thank you, Deborah. We love you, and it was a wonderful night. We needed this.
Yes, we absolutely did. I've been looking forward to this, trust me, all day long.
Good night, my favorite
Really,
Melinda.
Really good night, Melinda.
No wrong right.
No wrong night.
Oh, see, I need my glasses.
She's blind, y'all.
No wrong night.
Okay. All right, y'all. We love y'all. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. We really, really do appreciate it. And be looking out. We'll have our grounds with the goats tomorrow morning. And then just be looking out. We got some stuff coming up. All right, y'all. We love y'all. Thank you so much for hanging out. We really appreciate every one of you. You all are amazing.